Hey, I'm Matt, and we're at the Mid-Atlantic Overland Expo, and I'm going to talk to you about my rig here. So what we have is a 2021 Toyota Tacoma TRD off-road that I've had since like last October. And we were looking for this specific rig because we were kind of moving from a rooftop tent on a 4Runner, and I wanted to stay with Toyota and really like the Tacoma platform. So we searched for this. I wanted 6-foot bed. This has a 6-foot bed. And then we were kind of looking for a topper to go on it. And we found this company that has this topper that you see here. So that's Explore Elevated. As you can see, they got their badging here. And Explore Elevated is out of Utah. It's a newer company that is building these all aluminum shell wedge camper. Fits right on the Toyota Tacoma. You may have seen this on Ozark Overland's channel. Kara has one now for her Gladiator. So they're building them and getting them out there. But I like this a lot because it has side open doors with molly panels underneath, which is pretty cool. You can hang gear here. It's got bed platform that can slide back out of the way. And it's got channels for running all your electronics around there. So if you want to put plugs in, there's channels to run all your electronics. It's just a nice camper, lots of room. We can get inside, get out of the weather. That's kind of why we came to this from the rooftop tent. We wanted to be able to have a place to get in without having to bring something else with us to get out of the weather, have a dry space. And as you can see, this is our daytime configuration with the bed pushed back. We got room we can sit and hang out in here. It's really nice for that. Some other things about this camper in particular that I liked, they have integration in the locking system. So no one else is doing this, but if you listen when So on my key fob from my truck, everything locks. It's all integrated with the key fob. So I don't have to worry about having to get out, lock it, middle of the night, or if we walk away, did I lock it or not? It's all on the key fob, which is pretty cool. No one else that I know is doing that. And then one of the other cool things is there's these rock lights under here. We got red and white, and I have a kill switch up front. So right now I killed them for the daytime. At night I turn them back on, and we can have light in here, both red and white. So that's another nice feature. That all came installed from Explore Elevated. So it's a pretty cool camper. We're happy with it so far. I got a few nights in it. As far as the truck goes, we're just starting to build it up, but I did a suspension upgrade with a little bit of lift, about a 2-inch lift. All dogs off-road suspension with the Coney shocks and Expedition springs. Helps with the weight. As you probably saw again in the back, I have the deck system in the back. So, we're running about 550 pounds with the deck and this in the back. So yeah, it needed a little upgrade on the springs. But it rides really nice, doesn't ride bad, and super comfortable, lots of room, lots of storage, and we've had no problem with it. Other things we like that we bring with us, over here we have one of the clam shelters, which is easy setup, gives us a little place. We don't always bring this, like festivals and things like this, we'll bring it. If we're just doing a trip where we're going out boondocking, won't necessarily bring this, but it is nice to have. Just running a Yeti cooler for now, but I'm looking to upgrade to a fridge. And for power, we're just running a Yeti 500 watt power station. So a little tiny guy, but it does everything we need for the moment. Yeah, the clam's pretty cool. And then I got this moonshade for some cover on the back end. It actually is pretty cool. It sets up pretty easy for a fold down shade. I don't have anything mounted on the truck yet, but I do like the moonshade quite a bit. It's been really good. It's held up to some pretty good weather, so moonshade's pretty nice.
How do you mount that?
This actually, for right now, all I did is there's holes in the brackets on the camper, and I use gear ties to just attach the stretch pole to the back, and that's been worked out great, and it's super simple, goes up quick. So we like that a lot. And then some things you don't think about with the deck system, like getting the gate closed when you're inside. It's not easy because it's way down, you gotta reach out. And this little grab handle from Yoda Brothers works out great because I can just grab it and pull up, and it works out awesome to close the gate at night. So just little things like that are kind of cool. Not so much. We're liking how this is set up. Definitely want to add a fridge. That's on our short list of things. And I eventually will add a 270 awning to give us a little more cover, especially when the weather, like the other night, was not so great. It gives us a little more space to hang out and get out of the weather. But other than that, as far as it is, there's not a lot that I'm going to do. The truck will get some more upgrades. I'm going to do, yeah, so for that 270 awning, actually, this is standard extrusion 10 series. So everything will easily mount to this. It's not proprietary hardware. So you can mount your shades, your sunroom, shower room, all that stuff can go right on here. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. But, and the truck's gonna get a few more upgrades for sure. We'll get a bumper at some point with a winch, and maybe a rear bumper or some way to carry a spare tire on the back of the truck. But as it is, it's a pretty capable vehicle. This is the first real trip with new tires too, Falcon Wild Peaks, and so far I'm liking them a lot. The camper is all aluminum, so it's super light. Everything's aluminum. Canvas on the upper. Cool thing is we got to pick our colors too, so I don't know how long they're going to be doing that, but we were actually able to pick the color of the canvas and the aluminum, so that's pretty neat. We like it. Our unit is 0002. It's right there in the corner. So one of the things that's super cool about this setup is this panel pulls straight back and just drops into place. And that's all you got to do, and then you fold the mattress out fully. And then to close it, we just push it and it slides easily. It's got a 45-degree angle, so all you do is push it up and push it back out of the way. And it just rides on the rails. It's a really nice setup.
And I see that he's got the little plastic sliders there to help minimize and maximize the ability, and then it's on both surfaces.
Yeah, there's like no friction. It moves so easy. It's really awesome. Yeah. We've looked at other ones and the bed was actually hard to change. This is super easy. Yeah.
So you composite FRP panel, roof
and deck. Yep.
Decks.
Yep.
And it's just one panel that slides out.
It is just the one panel, just pushes up over the other one, right? Nice. It's not different configurations, but I like the convenience and the ease of doing this. The other thing we got was the night sky panel on the inside, so it stays dark in here. We don't get the bleed through of the sun coming in, which we've noticed already keeps it cooler in here. So that's another nice feature. And this here is a bungee that allows you to crisscross front to back, and it pulls everything in as you're closing it. So it's super easy. That's something I should mention is one of the reasons why we went to this from the rooftop is this can be taken down by one person very easily, where the rooftop, we had a straight up pop-up rooftop, and it took both of us to get that down. And if we're going solo, that was always tough. So this, I can stand on the gate. My wife can stand on the gate, pull it straight down, and everything sucks in real easy. It's a super easy tear down and even easier setup. So it's a nice system for that.
Was there other products that you had looked at?
Sure. Yeah, we looked at Go Fast, looked at Super Pacific. Actually almost pulled the trigger on a Super Pacific. But after talking to the owner of this company, I actually got him on the phone. We found him through people we knew from Expo who had one of his pre-production models, and they gave us his direct number. And we called him on the way home from Expo. And after talking to him, I was pretty much sold on buying one of these, just because he was doing some different stuff that I hadn't seen, like the lights, the key fob integration of the locks. So yeah, but we did look at Super Pacific and Go Fast for sure. Yep.
Cool. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome. I appreciate you coming and taking a look at our rig.
Taking the time, yeah, to show us something new.
Yeah, no problem.
On the East Coast.
Yeah, it's a West Coast product, right? So probably not too many out here. Although it's interesting, the people we know are from our hometown, and they have the pre-production model. So it's kind of weird. There's two in New York State right now. So
very cool.
Very cool. Thanks, Mark.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.